A lot of holiday movies are preachy and earnest. They're designed to teach important lessons about the true meaning of Christmas. Holiday Inn is not one of those movies. It's a pure confectionery diversion. This movie came out in 1942, in the anxious first year of America's involvement in World War II, and it leveraged the star power of two of the biggest celebrities of the time, Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire, and also brought in one of the great songwriters of the era, Irving Berlin, who contributed more than a dozen original numbers to this movie. Above all, one that would become a great classic.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know.
Now, this movie does have a plot. It involves the partnership and sometimes romantic rivalry between Jim and Ted. Jim is Bing Crosby, Ted is Fred Astaire. They're partners in a vaudeville act, and then Jim decides he's going to retire and has the wonderful idea of opening up a nightclub that will only be open on the holidays. Now, this is not perhaps the most practical business plan, but it does give the movie a certain structure, which is musical and dance numbers, each one pegged to a different holiday. So you have the Washington's birthday production number, the 4th of July production number, of course the Christmas and New Year's production numbers, and especially, and from our point of view perhaps somewhat disturbingly, the Abraham Lincoln's birthday number.
That's why we celebrate this blessed February day. Abraham, Abraham.
Now, obviously, this kind of thing dates the film somewhat and makes it unpalatable to current sensitivities. But it's important to remember that this movie is more than 65 years old, and it's also a valuable movie because it's really part of a tradition of holiday popular culture, of disposable popular art, some of which turns out to really have lasting interest and value. You have Fred Astaire, who's perhaps the greatest dancer we've ever seen on film. Bing Crosby, a wonderful crooner.
That you never return.
And these fantastic songs by Irving Berlin, surely one of the great American composers. But the point of this movie is not to remind you of the true meaning of Christmas or of anything else. It's more to remind you of the true value of entertainment. It celebrates the idea of a holiday as a time where you get to have some fun, where you get to take a break, where whatever troubles are going on in your life or in the world, you can have a drink, eat some nice food, sing, dance, have a good time.
So let the old year die with a fond goodbye and our hope